Wild or feral hogs have been running rampant across Arkansas for years. They reproduce quickly and have now been reported in every county. A 22-member feral hog eradication task force was created in 2017 to examine ways to address the problem, which has seen the animals cause an estimated $30 million in damage to crops and property. They can also carry disease, such as pseudorabies, which may affect commercial swine operations and other animals they encounter. Chris Colclazier, Deputy Director of the Game and Fish Commission, is a member of the task force. While Game and Fish personnel have trapped and killed some 6,000 hogs the past year, getting traps to private landowners is a priority.
There is a pilot program in the state right now in partnership with NRCS where there are traps available in certain counties, but the problem has been there's not enough manpower to support those trapping efforts. So one thing that we're looking at as a task force is how do we support those trapping efforts across the state. And one thing that we'll be wanting to discuss with the legislature is how do we provide the resources for those landowners to be able to make use of those traps. Right now, as we're beginning to work on this, we hope to present some things to the legislature. For example, tightening up some of the legislation on the transporting of feral hogs. We understand that probably still occurs, and so as part of the task force, one of the things that we want to look at again is how do we improve the ability for enforcement officers to catch folks in the act of doing that, and then also do we need to strengthen the penalties for moving feral hogs.
Task Force member Darwin Hendricks is a property owner in Pike County. He's been trapping feral hogs for more than 10 years, eradicating more than 2,000 during that time. But it's costly to pay a technician and provide him with the tools he needs to deal with the hogs they capture.
It's a process and it's not going to happen overnight. There's going to have to be some serious consideration to sources of funding, because a technician, he's going to need to make a salary, and he's going to have vehicle. He's going to have four-wheeler or side-by-side to get into the remote places, trailers. It's a process. It's, you know, I can see $80,000 to $100,000 per technician easily.
Yeah, the feral hog control effort is, like I said, is a marathon. And this is something that we're going to be committed to for a long time. This is not something that, obviously, that we can solve in 1 year or 2 years. I do believe that we can make a substantial difference in this state. We just have to put the right resources in the right places, and then show success. And then as people see success, then we will build on those successes for the future.